Hello, dear students, parents. Welcome to Max Made Easy. So, in this one, we'll discuss a very easy multiplication technique. So, this is called Japanese multiplication trick. And in this one, what we are going to do is like we don't do any calculations, not the traditional method, conventional method of multiplication. Instead, what we will do is like we will represent numbers using lines and we'll count the intersection points. But while counting intersection points and all, when it comes to two-digit number, three-digit number and all, you have to follow certain rules. Okay. So let's get started. So the first question we'll start with, as usual, we'll start with one digit number, we'll move to two-digit number and three-digit number like that. Okay. So now you have the question 4 into 2. You have to do that. But this is very easy. We all know multiplication table. We can easily do that. But just to find out how you can represent how this trick is working, I am going to explain with one digit number and then we will move to two digit number. Okay. So 4, like this one I told you, like each digit, see here the number is the each digit we are representing as lines. Okay, that is how you represent the number here in this technique. So 4 you are representing 4 lines. Okay, so whichever way that you want you can draw the lines. So this one, like I draw it in a horizontal manner. Okay, 4 I have represented it like 4 lines and now 2. So now since you have done this with the first number, you have represented it in a horizontal way, this number you are representing it in a vertical way, because this is easy for us to count when it comes to two digital and all. So it's better you can write it like in a slanting position also. That is also better when it comes to diagonal and all, when two digit three digit involved. But this is the way you have to represent. Okay, so now first 4, so number 4 is represented with these four lines, and number 2 is represented with these two lines. Okay, so now what you have to do is like to find the product. The thing is like you just count the number of intersections. Okay, whenever these points, these two lines intersects, those points you just count it. Okay, so let's count that. Okay, this one, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. Okay, so that is the answer. 4 into 8 twos are 4 twos are 8, right? So you will get the same answer. Okay, so this is how you have to do. So now suppose if you have a two digit number, how you have to do, you just will look into it. Okay, so 12 into 13, you have to find out this. Okay, so what you have to do, you have to find out the first, you have to represent 12 we using lines. So 12 is like 1 is the first digit, so we have this one is representing this part. I have done like this. Okay, so this is 12, 1, and now you have to represent 2. So now leave a gap. Okay, two digits number. So there you are leaving a gap for two digit number, and like after leaving a gap, you represent the next digit. So next digit is 2. So two lines. So this represents number 12. Now you have to, so whatever you have done in the opposite direction, in a different direction, you represent 13, the next number. So 13, first digit 1 and the next digit 3. So okay, 3 lines. So now then you have to count the intersection. So now counting the intersection, something is there. See, you have to count like this. See, this diagonals you have to do. So this diagonal. So you have to mark the diagonals. You have to group it like this. See, like this. So this is one group. This is another group. See, in a diagonal manner. This is another group. And this is another group. Okay, so then you have to count the intersections in each group. Okay, so then this one. So these are all the groups. So this is one group, this is next group, and this is the next group. In a diagonal manner, you group it. Okay, okay. So the first step is represent the number using lines. So digit one line, digit two lines. So leave a gap and represent the next digit like that. And then whichever position that you have drawn the first number, In the opposite direction, you draw the lines represent the next number. Okay, so 13, it's 1, 3, and then you group the intersecting points in a diagonal manner, and then count the number of points. Okay, so this is 5. 6 intersecting points, 6 intersecting points. Also, this is one group. Okay, so the entire thing is one group. So you count all the intersecting points. So that is 5. And this is one group, and in that only 1 is there. So your answer is, so for this, the answer is 156. Okay. So now suppose, so here in any one of the group, if it is anything, see all in all these group here, in this case, all are single digit number. So if it is a 2-digit number, there is a carry forward. So we will look into that. Okay. So this is 156 like this. So now suppose if there is a carry forward, how will you do that? Let's look into that. So now this is another example. So in this example, 23 into 42. You are asked to calculate 23 into 42. So as usual, represent this number 23. The first number is 23. So 2. So first digit 2 is 2. So this is represented 2 lines. And leave a gap and you represent 3. Okay, 3 lines. So the number 23 is represented. So now what you have to do? You have to represent 42. So now since you have drawn this line 23 in a horizontal position, draw 42 in a vertical manner. Okay, so now 42. Okay, you have represented 42, 4 lines and then 2 lines. Okay, so now 23 has been represented, 43 has been represented. So now what you have to do? You have to group it. Okay, so you have to group it diagonally. So that is why I told, like, for grouping it diagonally, if you draw it in a slanting position, it is easier for you to group it in a diagonal manner. So if you go for diagonal manner, so this is one group and this one is another group. Okay, so this one is another group. Okay, so this is another group and this one is another group. Okay, so this one, and now you count the intersections. So the points in each group, intersecting points in each group. So in this one, 4 points are there. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Sorry, 6 points are there. 6. This group, the number is 6. And now if you count the intersecting points in this group, you will get 16. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, and 13, 14, 15, 16. In this point, 16 is there. So write 16. We'll do the carry forward later. And then count this group. So when you count this group, you will get 8. So 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. Okay. So now what you have to do is, like, whenever in a group, in this group, inside group, this is a middle group, right? So in this last group or inside group, there, if a 2-digit number is there, what you have to do is, like, you have to, like, the same way you do carry forward, keep only this digit here in this group, and this carry you add to the next immediate group. So what you have to do is, like, this one you have to add to this 8. Okay, so what you will get? So the 6, okay, only one digit number, keep it there. So this was 16. So we are keeping 6 and we are adding 1 to this one, 8 plus 1. And you will get the answer as 966. Okay, so your answer is 966. So it is very easy. I'll explain it once again. You have to represent the number in a line using line. So each digit you have to represent, whatever is their number, each digit you have to represent as line. So each digit number of each digits corresponds to that many lines. So first number is 23. We have drawn 2 lines. So 2 has been represented. Leave a gap. So this is for drawing, for easier purpose. Leave a gap and then represent the next digit. So next digit is 3. So we have drawn 3 lines. So 23 has been represented. So now you have to represent the next number. So for next number 42. So 4 lines. Leave a gap and then 2 lines. Okay. So then what you have to do, you group in a diagonal fashion and count the intersecting points. So we grouped in diagonal and count the intersecting points. You write all these intersecting points. So we'll get like this. And now whenever there is a 2-digit number, what you have to do is, like, you keep only the last digit there and move the add carry forward to the next immediate group. Okay, so now this one is 6, 6. And then 8 plus 1 you have to add with to this group. 8 plus 1, 966. So you will get the answer as 966. So now same way, so this trick will work if you draw it in a proper fashion and then you group it properly. The same trick will work for any digit number. So we'll do something like 3-digit number. Let's see the 3-digit number also. So this is 123. Okay. So this 123 has been represented like this. 1, 2, 2 lines, and then this 3, third digit, 1, 2, 3. And this 321 we have represented like this. Okay. So 3 lines and 2 lines and 1 line. Okay. So now what you have to do? You have to group it carefully. So diagonal groups you have to follow. So this group, and this group like this. Okay, so like that you have to do. You have to group it very carefully. See, this is one group, and this one, see, this one is next group, this is another group, see, this one is another group, and this one is another group, and this alone is another group. Okay, so now what you have to do? You count the intersecting points in each group. So in this group it is 3, in this group it is 8, and in this group it is 14, and in this group it is 8, and in this group it is 3. Okay, so now what you have to do? 14 is a 2-digit number. What you have to do? You keep 4 here and add this 1 to this, its immediate one. Okay, so to this 8 you have to add 1. Okay, so you will get the answer like this. So this one you carry forward, you made 8 plus 1, and this will become 9. Okay, so now your answer is 394,883. Okay, 123 into 321, you will get it as 394,883. So hope you understood this one, and if you like this video, please do like, share and subscribe. Thank you guys. Don't forget to subscribe and press the bell icon. Thank you.